Okay, so what do you do?
I don't remember anything about how to do this.
You guys went scavenging for food, and it began to rain. You guys found us some shelter, you went in it.
Yeah,
I
so
remember it.
there was a
Pepper's
cave.
thing was not going cave.
right, and you went into the cave,
Made everybody feel sick.
you found a statue of an oddly shaped humanoid figure, a gigantic treasure chest behind it.
Was a cave.
There were intricate runes carved all along the weapon of the statue and on the chest. And you read some of them on the weapon, but not on the chest. And then after a lot of effort, you were able to open the chest and saw a staircase covered in spider webs leading down into the depths.
And we decided to sleep. We did horrible on all of our will saves.
And now
Listen to
we're in the hole.
And spots.
Did horrible on those days. Didn't we?
I think we made the will saves. Yeah, I think we made the will saves. But
Well, I think you heard something, but couldn't pinpoint it.
You heard somebody screaming for help. You thought you did.
Can't remember if it was you.
didn't I like hear it and then I go over to the thing and try to hear it again and didn't hear it
Mm-hmm.
the second time?
Yeah.
I'll mention that as we're once everyone's awake. But I thought I heard something, but it might have just been the wind.
Screaming wind.
It was hard to tell what I heard with the wind blowing outside, the rain, and
Where did you hear it from?
from the two chest thingy, the stairs.
Are you gonna be able to remember how to get back to this place so that when we're done with the recurrent tasks, we can explore this?
The map now,
Okay,
as we go, so. Sounded like someone screamed for help. But
Was it?
when I,
How does that happy-go-lucky 16-year-old that I'm with react to this sort of thing?
Oh, yeah.
You're
Well,
chaotic good?
Was it a guy or a girl? That's how he's gonna respond.
I couldn't,
Did he
I
16?
don't think it could.
So they want to help?
I just heard some sort of a scream for help. It sounded like, but when I got closer to it, I couldn't hear anything.
Just
I heard wind also.
well, I mean, we should probably help.
Well, we have a task,
It's true.
we were gonna come back. I'm sure they'll still need help when we get back.
Maybe when you pray this morning, you could also ask for guidance, maybe the gods will answer, maybe shine a light. But if not, maybe we should put it to a vote on whether or not you go help this person, because I doubt they'll probably.
If there is a person.
Yes. But I doubt if there is one that they'll be alive by the time we get over that as well.
All right, so you guys are all awake now? Carol?
What did you hear last night?
Roll wisdom checks, all of you.
Oh, sweet.
Fenrith,
17.
Casimir,
15.
Grunt,
15?
what did you get?
16.
So, now you guys clearly all, once he mentions it, you hear some odd sounds coming out of that.
Odd or
Yes.
screams?
No, it doesn't sound like screams. Like, it's clearly wind.
Oh,
It just raises and lowers in pitch based on sound.
so is that what you heard?
Possibly.
We were preparing to set 2 for December.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I'll be a little bit more calm about the idea that somebody's in the phone.
We want to go down that a little bit, see what we can see before we head on. Is it still raining outside?
Yeah,
Like still really, really bad? Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get anywhere for a while today. We can check back in an hour or two.
Well, I'm a little afraid of it, but, so it's really quiet.
Plus the cat's here. That register. She's thinking about calling the
Or
cat.
hidden open, right? Cats, hidden open, so
Yeah.
not necessarily bad.
It
Usually
usually
shows
shows
a
up.
raven bad. That's always.
But think about calling the cat owner.
It's a good name for a cat, actually. I'll be very happy. Salt water.
So,
Yes, I will gulp visibly when you suggest that, but I will try not to betray my cowardice otherwise.
if we're stuck here, I am kind of interested in knowing what's in
I mean,
there. So,
did you guys remember about your weapons?
Yeah, they changed. Broke off a little bit part, became Irish.
That's what you plus one.
No, it's master race.
Yeah, plus one of the trap rolls.
so, do you want a sword fight, or do you want to explore?
Do both.
Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do it strong first.
Okay. As he turns.
You're not.
I am now.
Sort of deal.
So is the decision to explore then?
Yeah, he doesn't want a sword fight.
I would think of delaying. Okay, wait guys, we haven't had breakfast yet.
It's true.
Okay, make breakfast.
While we're down there, we should try to forage. Forage?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford it.
Maybe you can find some spider webs first.
I could probably find some of those.
What do you eat for breakfast? Just pre-made rations?
No, I'll make it, I'll volunteer to make it.
Oh, it's very thoughtful of
You're
you.
gonna cook breakfast?
It'd be something more elaborate.
Maybe break the meat part of the ration up, make a little soup or a stew.
Yes, I'll try to make the most complex meal that I know is probably, eat for breakfast.
Oh, got these little wild onions that I found, and some
Right.
wild garlic.
So that there's cookies I don't go to lay.
Yeah.
My method.
That's pretty, it's good. Lovely.
Alright,
I'll go to the cave entrance and kind of watch the rain.
Oh, okay. It continues to fall.
Make sure that it's coming from that direction, and
it's good that you clarified that.
you could just stay there. That would freak me out a bit.
I'm going to try and give him pointers on cooking. So it will turn out better, but I don't know how to cook.
Okay.
You wanna add salt?
Yeah, lots of it. All of it. Need as much salt as possible. And it keeps you hydrated. I learned that in human school.
Well, salt's a purifier, so it's going to,
Yeah, you're probably
You need
diseased.
some quack health knowledge, those, it's like, you know, islanders.
Yeah.
So you need like salt sovereign over some weird illness, like whatever you think of.
So, like, make a
plus it keeps
poultice,
the boctoons at bay.
The hot.
make a poultice that would normally cure whatever ails you or is ailing you at the time, but always add salt to it.
Right.
got this cut. I got just the thing.
Put
Salted. There you go.
It's like actually spirits out of the job.
job.
Did you want some kind of role to demonstrate this? So, I guess in this case it might be a craft, so maybe intelligence. What do you think?
I would prefer whatever it is that you
Yeah.
use wisdom.
I could do this, and it could be an intuitive. Maybe I'm making it up as I go.
Well, you gotta listen to my horrible instructions and try not to follow them.
So maybe you're trying to be the opposite of the evening.
Yeah.
I roll something, give them a -2.
Oh, sure, actually, yeah,
right. 6 was my roll.
Okay,
How many rations do you use for breakfast?
Well, let's say, I wanna make like a country breakfast,
so there's
so
4 of you.
4 of us.
4
So,
rations.
so some sort of starchy thing, so that probably came from gathering like a pig or dread or something maybe. Yeah, I'll need some meat or something. I'll go for a lot of that, so I'll pull from the rations that I need here.
A little bit from everybody's.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then a lot of salt
right,
for his instructions.
It's good for the body.
yeah,
Good
so
for the soul.
you go about that, and because there was no moisture, or whatever, in the rations, and you didn't think to add any, you create this like cake, this charred cake that, it's just a mess.
If only I had created in a board, I would have accidentally created like a heart attack or something for
Yeah.
soldiers. That was perfect for tour. Or delicacy, yeah. Anyhow, I'm sorry.
It's just this crispy, burnt, charred mess we made for breakfast, and it took them an hour and a half, so.
I'll take one bite of it, realize how salty it is, go back outside with my water ski.
Yeah. Yeah, it's damn near impossible to eat.
It tastes amazing.
But yeah, I'll give you the animal after.
Just like mine used to be.
2 out of 4 heroes agree this is great.
No, ground. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so good. I don't think you should pay
Out
for
of 3 out of 4.
cook again.
Now keep changing.
Oh, no.
Switch it.
You just can't top.
I just feel you better.
Yeah, yeah.
So while you're out refilling your water ski,
Oh.
survival.
I'm gonna throw up so I can make more room.
14. Which, if I'm going for 4G,
No, for the weather.
for the weather, 10 gives me about an hour.
Practice on making
Oh.
your.
It's gonna continue to rain for another hour at least.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come back and I'll say the weather doesn't look like it's letting up anytime soon.
Alright, well, I can't think of anything else to play us further.
I think after his heroic efforts in making breakfast, Grant should be just down the hole.
Oh, yes, you can scout. Stay on the edge of the line, use your elven, keen elven sight to see further ahead, it'll be excellent.
Some of their, I don't know, elves probably don't have Adam's apples, but if they did, it's bobbing and worried, you know. Yeah, alright, so yeah, I will,
Ever since that goat hit your head, your eyesight's been kind of fuzzy, yeah, so you shouldn't leave, right?
no, I'll try to be strong, and I'll take my winter blanket off of the opening, bundle it up slowly, put it in my pack, and lead us down into the dark.
Okay.
I'd like to be just right behind him.
I'll make it
Basically using him as a meat shield.
I'll pull out the lamp.
Okay.
I'll make my effort to be stealthy, and I'll probably need that knife.
We have another one, do you want it?
Yeah.
It's all a second answer, you can give it to Green.
Okay.
I'll make sure Philo's secured in the, our little
Yeah,
cave area,
okay,
and then I'll just follow in the rear.
Instruct Owen to watch the cat, or watch the mule donkey.
It's not a bad idea. So yeah, I'll point at the cat. I'll go, stay here, watch Philo.
okay. The cat, doesn't even look at you as the cats will do.
Somewhere,
What's the point of them?
like there's a being standing behind you that only it can see is what it's doing.
Yeah. Exactly. Couldn't be less concerned about your existence. So
Scratch its ears.
you go first, and it's like so thick with cobwebs. And one thing that you notice as you're picking away at them, pushing them aside, is that they're pretty thick. It's not like what you'd find in your house. You know, it's more like somebody took ropes and made cobwebs out of them.
Okay. There are a lot of cobwebs in here.
Yeah, well, you,
Spiders have been at it for a while.
Might be,
I
I
don't,
can take a little bit of the spider web and see if it burns in the mountain.
yeah, I have a torch, yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, instead of pushing through them, maybe like.
Yeah.
put that in-
worry, Graham, we're
It could like backfire on
Let's
us.
stay out of this while they light it on fire.
You think it would go up like a curtain or something
I
like that?
don't know.
all around?
How much it.
Maybe we shouldn't bring fire into the equation. I got a spear, I got some reach, I can just, like, keep it ahead of me. Cut through it, like through a jungle, but not a jungle. I'm not using it in machete.
Use the knowledge nature to see if I know of any spiders or anything that would make these kinds of webs.
oh, sure.
Nice.
16
These are the webs of giants,
giant spiders.
massive spiders.
How big is giant?
They're about as big as one of you,
Yeah.
on average.
Don't worry, Graham, we're right behind you.
But these are really old, that is one thing you notice too.
Okay.
They're long after the cobwebs, not spider webs, right?
But yeah, I'll mention to Graham, these are from some large spiders.
Wait, why do they call them cobwebs? I've used it my whole life and now I just thought, I don't know why it's called
You
cobweb.
made a good distinction, I liked it though.
Yeah.
Let's go with
Let's
it.
canonize it.
Yeah.
Cobwebs are old, unused webs.
Right.
That's the definition.
I think everybody's pretty well aware of that, so we'll continue with that.
Okay. How large are the spiders?
Big enough that you'll see them coming.
Seems better.
Yeah, they might not be nice, but you'll be able to see them.
Alright. Okay, I'll push forward then.
So, these stairs are pretty steep, and one thing, now that you've got light in there, is you look down on either side and you only see darkness. There's no wall on either side at this point. So you can see, what can you see?
With a lantern?
Yeah, you've got a
I think it's-
lantern,
40.
right? And then how much beyond that with your low
I
light?
think that might be total.
Okay,
I can't remember if low light actually extends.
me neither,
past
so,
the
Looks
low
like it's like 20 feet.
Yeah.
normal,
Lanterns
and
are-
then 20 more feet shadowy.
What low light does is it doubles the shadowy.
Yeah, so yeah, it would probably be further than maybe 60 feet. Or if what Chris says is correct. Oh, I have it right here. This is a
It's a standard lantern.
hooded one, I guess?
Just
no,
a
these are just
normal-
regular lanterns.
Yeah.
This stuff here.
We'll turn to Fenric and say, can you send
Is
us
it
the
a common
things that
lantern?
your
Because it only has a
father-
bullseye or hooded lantern, it doesn't have a regular lantern.
Well, hooded.
Yeah, so 60 feet, it would be 30 feet bright, 60 feet shadowy, so it would be pretty extensive, so 150 feet total,
Okay,
but 120 of it would be shadowy
Right.
illumination for.
I didn't pray for the ability to create light, but
Can you pray for it now?
no,
Needs time to prepare.
I need some time for that. But If you're thirsty, I can always create some water.
No, I've got lots of water.
Yeah.
The elements just kind
So.
of, what kind of prayer is that? It was already raining
I
outside.
didn't know if it was gonna continue.
Please, Lord, give me water.
And he answered.
He answered before you asked.
Exactly, that's how much he loves me and not you.
But wait, this is
So-
the elements. You're like praying the water to be
Yeah.
water, which makes no sense.
I
Water.
still don't understand why you can't just pray something different now.
The elements are tight.
Yeah.
Pray for water.
It's raining outside, though, Fenwick. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
I'd like to change that
I
last
think I can
request.
change, I can heal you instead.
Yeah, I don't need any healing.
Okay.
Yes, wait till you keep asking.
I just don't understand how all this magic stuff.
Wait till the,
Well,
mouse.
I asked for something in the
Is that how they do
morning,
a mouse?
and if I'm lucky, the elements granted.
I don't think that's the correct use of the word big in this case. I think he's actually meaning
Like,
big,
Like
maybe
a
a dog
cat.
size,
Yeah.
or was it garter dogs?
Yeah,
As,
Yeah.
about as
Sheep
big
dogs.
as the donkey. Yeah, like, or your house, our house back home, that big.
Did you say that big?
I'm gonna keep going.
He said they're big enough.
Yeah,
He learned that they're as big as we are.
You remember the ground hole back home?
Oh, no,
That's
he's
how
gonna
big they
keep
are.
Wait,
He likes torturing you, apparently.
spiders as big as drain holes. Oh,
No, they'll be big enough that they're about the size of one of us sometimes.
so we could see for 150 feet.
right, so you can see that, this stairwell is very steep, and then it goes down for about 100 feet, and then cuts sharply at a 90-degree angle. So, one other thing you notice about these stairs is that they're short, for whatever that means.
Like steps,
Mhm.
for
The steps are short.
somebody with the less height perhaps.
Yeah.
No, but I might put that together.
So when it cuts sharply, there's no landing, there's no transition. It's just steps off into oblivion, or you can turn right and continue going down the steps. So it's a little frightening to navigate. But once you reach that point, there is a wall to the left, and it's natural rock wall, not worked by hands. And you, through that entire 100 feet to where it changed direction, you're still contending with these webs. It's like they're everywhere, and you haven't broken through them yet.
So do we ever determine whether or not they will actually light on fire?
But now,
Will they light on fire if I take
Oh,
a
yeah.
piece of one? Okay.
should we go to the torch route?
We could try lighting one of my arrows on fire and shooting it.
Sure.
How thick are these cobwebs around us still?
They're
Cleared out?
they're like as thick as an arrow shaft in general.
Then pretty dense around us.
Yeah, yeah.
Just don't know if we should be in here.
And you can see quite a ways down into the blackness, but you can't tell how far you can see because you don't
You
see
can't see the
anything
bottom.
in the water. But you do see
Webs.
it's covered, it's full of webs.
We could probably just jump. I'm sure they'd catch us.
I don't like that.
So imagine it, right, this kind of like combines the Moria.
Right.
Laying on those steps.
Yep.
Okay.
Except with spider webs.
And no goblins shooting at you.
Well, I think it's about lunchtime, we should be heading back.
I've barely even started, Graham.
Oh.
Still good.
I'm hungry.
The salt keeps me going.
There's more than enough, you should have had seconds.
No, why didn't you guys eat all your portions?
Because it was excruciating.
Good.
Excruciatingly good.
I feel my nose.
My left arm is asleep.
I think it's just me.
Is your face twitching like that?
You aged us 25 years.
Okay, well, so are you gonna try to flank
Yeah, we might wanna go back a little ways, so we're not in the middle of everything. Like,
We should make some sort of device that explodes on a timer and then
Go back.
That's a foolish.
Well, we got these beans, we could soak them.
Do we have any extra lantern oil?
Yeah,
I grabbed some.
Well, it's just gonna like dip an arrow in it, so that
Come on, let's just push forward, guys.
how many do you
We only got an hour, so.
measurements? Like a tenth of one. I literally just
Yeah, these,
dip it.
these webs are not like impeding. I'm just saying there's a lot of them, but they're not stopping.
I kinda wanna see how deep this goes, so, and if I can narrow it, like burn its way down through, then we can see how deep it goes.
Right.
It's obviously a horrible idea, but,
especially when you say it out loud.
away from the ball rock.
Yes.
In
which case we run back upstairs and shut the.
Baylor.
It's copyright infringement. Back in, they got sued for it back in the day.
Oh, we have a wizard.
No,
A wizard.
That's a cleric, I'm a
We
wizard.
have a wizard, and a wizard can defeat a Balrog one-on-one.
What's up, try.
Never heard of this bell.
Execute your plan.
Yeah, he's a dude who wears boxing gloves and.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, depends on
He's
who you
American.
are. You can't see, I think he is the leader of a evil faction in
We're
the.
gonna have to cut all of this.
I don't see why.
It's all right. I think there's been some comments.
No, I don't see a problem. You can talk about stuff like that.
We can talk about video game characters.
Yeah.
We don't have rights.
Yeah,
They do now.
yeah, try shooting a flaming arrow down into the depths.
Okay,
Kind of watch it as it goes. See.
all right. So you light an arrow on fire and fire it over the edge of the stairs, down, and it goes, and then it gets about where you normally could see, and it goes a little further than that, and then it just winks out. You know, it doesn't illuminate anything.
Okay,
It just suddenly winks out.
so there might be sort of water or something down there that put it out, or maybe it's disappeared, or.
I thought that was your timer.
But, yeah, I guess I feel a little bit better that it's not a bottomless pit now.
Okay?
So Graham, push on.
All right, pushing on.
Here's a biscuit.
It's the appropriate salt concept.
All right, who was in, Graham was in the lead, who took up the rear? Yes.
Rowan was behind.
Yes. All right, so as you continue down the stairs, you can see that once again, there is a sharp 90-degree turn back in the original direction.
Jack, I think.
Yeah.
Down, turn right.
And then turn right
There's
again.
a wall there, right?
There was on the left,
Okay.
yeah.
And then we turn.
Right, so you're going down,
Then
and
we're
then
down.
it turns right, and
Turn,
then it turns right again.
and we turn back towards Special.
Pretty much, yeah. And at the limit of your vision with the lantern, you can see that that leads to flat ground.
Is there still a wall for that?
No. No, now it's nothing on either side of you except for
That's excellent navigating.
roll, spot.
The world is rolling. It's all the world over there.
Ryan. So, Fenrith, as you guys are heading down the steps, you can see that they come to flat ground, and it's a really small landing. And then there's the tunnel, and you see a shadow slip into that tunnel.
As I was just congratulating Graham on his fine navigation skills to get us to this point, I'll also point out or ask the question, did you guys see that? And look into the tunnel.
So, you saw a shadow slip into the tunnel.
So I was congratulating Graham on fine
1 second.
navigation.
Casimir, you just happen to look behind you and you see a spider descending on a web.
Is it where they do it like right in front of your face?
No,
Oh, thank God.
it's back up on the middle staircase, like around in the middle of it. It's descending and comes to rest on the stairs, and it's big. It's bigger than you. And when you add its legs, it's much bigger than you. It's just its body portion. And it's got these, giant eyes looking at you, and its legs spread way out over the whole stairwell.
Who's next to me? Is it you, Ron?
Yeah,
Fenrir? Yeah, I start kind of like pushing on Fenrir's back.
At the
Walk
same
down
time,
the stairs.
pointing out and asking, what is that in the cave or in the entry as well?
And I'll say spider.
Oh,
keep
let's
pushing
go back.
it. No, no.
wait.
When I notice it, I'll say, Graham, that's how big the spiders are.
I told
Right.
you, as
So he
big
points
as
out
the,
to you, and he says, that's how big they are. And when you look, you see two more climbing up that wall
You shouldn't have burned their stuff.
to join their friend on the stair.
Yeah, you probably lit the nest on fire.
Those ones are a little bit smaller.
I'll scream like a 4-year-old girl.
Jump.
Light yourself on fire.
I'm a 4-year-old girl, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm suicidal.
I think you break that lantern over your head.
This is the only way for me to be safe.
Just salt yourself in a
Fire
salt. That's not how you cast it.
At least this one you
Yeah,
won't
what
go
was that?
insane when they touch you.
What was that red mage spell in Final Fantasy XI? Fire
Blaze
spikes?
spikes.
Blaze spikes, yeah. Too bad you don't have that.
Hurts
You're not a red mage.
That is too bad.
All right, initiative. Wait, forget initiative. Let's see what you do first.
So, as I'm getting.
Graham's in the lead. He said to you, "What's that?" Points ahead, and then they say, "What's that?" And point behind you.
It's good. I'll laugh ruefully like my old villain got me again. You spiders. No.
There you go. I'm a dimwit. I'm on to you.
So you go directly from the screaming like a little drunk, you got me!
This isn't real.
Spiders are just really close. That's why you look so
You
big.
could have to deny reality.
That's true.
I'm dreaming. I'm gonna go fly now. That's why you jump off the
For some
side.
reason I heard that like all in caps like it were a spell or something. Deny reality.
Yeah. Also it appears as your like face is kind of just blank stone while you're still screaming. Yeah, it's like denying reality.
So yeah, I'll react to the one, I'll push back, I'll see the others, I'll yell out the obvious, and we're trapped.
Well, we don't know that the one in front of us was a spider.
You don't
It's just
see
a
anything
shadow.
there. You
Yeah.
just saw
There's a
some.
shadow.
He saw some shadow. He said, "What's that?" But there's not any. When you look, you don't see anything there. You just see small landing and a tunnel into the
And the
rock.
tunnel would be the relatively safe zone, because there are spiders
Well,
behind us.
Right.
So yeah, we gotta flee, and I'll start heading towards that. Spiders, that's big spider. So yeah, we need.
Are the spiders moving towards us at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
I should
I'll
pull.
draw an arrow and train it off.
Count on
Okay.
it or whatever.
Well, like, no, like technically he could move or get out of the way.
I'll,
Right, if he doesn't get out of the way, I move him.
I'll move on
Which would
to
then
the platform
Knock me in the
and,
dust, which I then.
draw my
trying to-
sword and raise my shield to close those, also to cover the retreat.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing?
So I was heading, I guess, deeper
Yeah.
down into that tunnel, towards that tunnel.
Towards the tunnel?
I moved the 30 feet.
Right.
so-
Okay, and then you guys are following?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, but if he's between me and the doorway, I'm gonna just,
I moved up
okay.
so that you guys can.
Yeah, he's making room.
And I'll be kind of behind him, training.
You've got your bow
Got a draw.
trained on those, okay.
As we back down.
So this tunnel is about a foot too short and about a foot too narrow for you to walk through.
Comfortably.
Yeah, you're gonna, it's a Tuna Cave sort of deal.
Might be, is there sort of a landing before this? Or
Yeah, just a little bit of flat ground that you're standing on.
how much, like 10 feet or like how many
Yeah.
squares?
We'll say 10 by 10.
We might have to fight them outside.
We'd probably do it here, and that way we had, me or you post up at each end. And that way we have a defender and
So I'll stand next to him
reach.
and I'll cast shield on myself,
Okay?
or I'll try to, see if I make it.
Yeah. Have you, well, I haven't started to squeeze in there, but they were like, no, hold here or whatever.
So they're moving towards us yet?
They are very slowly,
I'll let my first arrow fly.
and
May I cast bless
yes.
before the zero flies?
Nope.
Okay. So I will cast bless then, or 8.
So you're looking in this tunnel, and they say, "Hey, let's fight here," and you feel something.
From the tunnel?
No, it drips like on your shoulder,
Okay.
It's an alien.
and
Don't look up.
okay.
Safe now, look up.
Then there's 4 more crawling down the wall towards you guys.
Okay.
4 more spiders, and their fangs are dripping.
No, we gotta go in. We'll go in and then I'll put my blanket over the opening and be safe.
Are the desiccated corpses of our masters in there?
I don't see anything. Thought you were gonna time it on ourselves. It's like, oh, what the heck? We're gonna need time travel, except for Terminator 2, which is awesome.
About Terminator 1.
That's also awesome.
Oh.
What about 3? Hold on, my partner, too much time travel. That's not nice.
Well, that would be, they're coming from us.
I never watched that, I heard it was pretty good.
liked it.
That's way too much time travel.
I don't know if it was canon though.
Wasn't it supposed to be for the lead up to was it the third one or the fourth one?
I don't know.
That Cersei in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it quite a bit. It had,
Lena Headey?
yeah, and it had, that girl from Firefly.
Yeah. Oh, Summer
Yeah.
Gallery.
So I always, I don't remember, but, your arrow roll, attack roll.
19, wait, they're not 13, 18,
Okay.
unless they are within 30 feet, and then it's a 19.
That's a hit. Roll your damage. -6.
Seriously?
I just felt like arbitrarily wielding power. No, what did you get?
I got a 6.
Oh, okay.
Swinging through the web, it's like attacking underwater.
See, it's like,
An arrow would be good.
if I'm a good game master and generally following the rules, and you don't say thank you to me a lot, I start to think you don't appreciate it. And so,
Well, we did say that.
just kidding.
We just don't do it on camera.
Right. Right, so your arrow thunks right into this spider. and it causes it to step back a bit. It doesn't make any noise, but you hear the sound of the arrow thumping into it. The other two have now gained the stairs, and now they're coming at you guys in earnest. Let's have initiative now.
Graham is front.
Okay, Rohan,
And 11.
Casimir,
17?
Graham,
9.
Thunder.
16.
Casimir, you have the initiative. Did you say anything about the 4 coming down the wall?
I haven't yet.
Dripped on you? Okay.
I'll ready for a charge from the ones up ahead, up the stairwell.
Okay, so you stand at the stairs and put your trident out?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fenrir.
I will now cast Bless. So everybody will gain a +1 on attack rolls and a +1 on saving throws against fear effects.
Okay, what are the, what kind of spell is that?
That is enchantment. Concentration,
Does it- what-
affecting
does it-
visual, semantic, and divine focus.
Okay. So
One
visual,
standard action, range 50 feet.
somatic, that's, you have to say something. What do you say?
Elements give us strength.
You should say something like, what was that game you guys used to play?
Oh, fire burns! Water burns!
Oh, God.
What was that game? What was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrible. And then you feel it for like
Fire burns! Are you sure that's what it was?
I thought it was
That was kind of,
Oh,
yeah.
batting kind of.
Yeah, everything burned, didn't matter what it was. Ice, that burns.
Okay, so Fenrith
Earth burns.
raises his, what is your defined
Sword.
his sword and says, you know, bless us in our trying times or whatever. And then you feel sort of strength and focus come over you. Rohan.
Alright, so the 2 small ones are a little bit closer now than the bigger one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a shot of each of them. Are they within 30 feet?
No.
Okay.
No, they're not. They're at about 70.
Okay. I can't see it.
You don't want to know.
It went right under the
Yeah.
camera.
It's a 1.
Ugh, gross.
There you go. You have one, too.
So, first one missed. Second one got a 14.
Okay,
Or
that's a
15.
hit. That's a hit.
For 8 damages, nice.
Okay, this time you hear a sort of like a high-pitched shriek when your arrow thunks into this spider. Now, I said it's smaller, but in game terms, it's not. It's just, it's a little bit smaller, but it's still a medium-sized creature.
It's the one that's a few years younger.
Right. Now, Graham, your turn.
Yeah, I will mention that there are 2 more.
Did I say 2? I meant 4.
Or maybe you did say 4.
Yeah.
He's just
I
trying
tried to change deny reality.
Graham can only see 2. I mean, that's all his brain.
There's 2 more.
There's
Not that
4.
much more to worry about.
Well, there is 2 more. There's also 4 more, but
There's 2 more after that, too.
That's not good.
There's 2 more. And there's 2 more after that.
That's 4,
Graham.
No, 2 and 2.
I'm trying to tell you.
So I'll already one of my javelins and chuck it at one of the spiders.
oh, okay. That's a range increment.
Yeah,
What is the range increment for?
30 feet per javelin.
Yeah, so it's about 40 feet up there.
Okay, so and it's -2
Yeah.
per range.
You get a +1.
Right. 7.
So,
throw it straight up in the air.
Yeah.
The old classic move.
And it comes down and right through your head and kills you. Make a new character. So you guys hear Graham say, there's two more and two more besides, and then he tosses this javelin up in the air to no effect whatsoever, and it clacks harmlessly
theatrics.
off of the wall and falls down at your feet.
Damn it, Graham.
Looks like something on Grown Ups. Did you ever watch that movie?
Which one, Grown Ups?
Grown Ups? Yeah, Arrow Roulette.
The
Just played that.
I almost tried it. It had
Setting for a
it
charge.
wasn't quite straight up.
Casimir setting for a charge proved to be beneficial because this one that did not get shot charges down. It is pretty frightening how quickly that it moves. But I'm not gonna make you roll a will save.
20?
Okay, that's a hit.
Double the damage. 11 points.
Right, so it charges with frightening speed down the steps without even pausing, impales itself on Casimir's trident. When its legs do that thing that lets you know they're straight from the pit of hell,
I didn't.
and it dies.
Does it like kind of like grab
Yeah.
me and like pull me closer? as
No, it
it's-
doesn't grab you, but they do
Holds you
curl.
over the edge.
They do curl up over your, as if to grab the implement of their destruction.
Boot it off over the side, like it's booted off my spear.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
yeah. So,
It's creepy, yeah.
okay, so the rest of them. So the two on the stairs have both taken an arrow, don't seem inclined to press the attack. But you do see another one climbing up that same wall, that staircase. One of them drops off the wall directly on top of you, which will provoke an attack of opportunity
Okay,
if you want to take it.
sure. But I didn't have a weapon ready actually, so I'll take it.
Okay. You could punch it.
I want that in turn.
Yeah.
Provoke it, yeah.
To entice you.
I think you should though, because.
Scream like a creepy
Cool.
bastard boy.
I always wanted to punch a spider.
Okay.
Are these like what kind do they look like? Like more like a widow, big fat
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
Or like a, okay.
No, they look more like, like tarantulas. They've
Okay.
got a lot of hair and
It's like teddy
like
bear.
broad, thick legs, not the really
Yeah.
evil, sharp ones. Like there's any less evil spider, but there is. And so it doesn't quite look as rotten as they could.
You're not so bad.
He doesn't make the rules. There's just some spiders that are less evil.
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm
Yeah.
on board with the hierarchy of evil spiders.
Yeah.
Waxy long
there's even-
legs.
A conspiracy to get us to look more favorably on spiders, and it's never gonna work on me. Anyway,
What do you call it, a jumping spider?
what's your AC?
13. Because dodge is a useless feat for me, since I never remember to set it.
Okay, so it falls directly on top of you and sinks its fangs into your shoulder for 1 damage.
Okay. The pain isn't great, but it's really freaking you.
Please make a fortitude save.
Here's the part. 10.
Okay. Alright. So the other ones, of the four, they're slowly moving down. And now we're back to Casimir.
So Graham's gonna grapple with a spider.
Yeah, one fell directly on top of him. And you can see it sunk its fangs right into his shoulder. his face went like from regular color to complete white. Because all color drained from his
Because
face.
now I'm screaming, that kind of scream where you don't make a sound.
But the veins on your neck and head.
Do you wanna move to the back,
His face looks like that,
cover that with Graham?
I might
In
not
the
have
Ring?
to the back. It's
that movie where they
Okay.
Right.
zoom in on her face.
That's all her shoulder.
Alright, so I guess I'll try to, what is attacking into a grapple? Is it just a,
It's like that painting, the screen.
Minus
You
two.
know what it is?
Oh, yeah,
I think it might be a bonus. Hey Brandon, is there a bonus when you do attack into a grappler, or is it a minus in our case?
You're gonna have to look it up, that's the grapple rules, which we can never learn.
Yeah.
I don't know, we didn't actually enter a grapple though, right?
No, right, he's right.
Okay.
It's not.
I
I was just being, what's the word? Cinematic. They're
so
not actually in a
I'll
grapple.
just attack it then.
Okay,
I'll -2 from my attack, and add it to my defense.
what's that?
Weapons expertise.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Just add your plus
Critical
one.
threat. So 16?
That's a critical hit.
17?
Yeah, it's a critical kill. So you,
Does the trident come out like the spider's face is like right in Graham's like
Yeah.
face, and it just comes out as mandibles?
no, but you kill Graham
Oh,
as it
okay.
goes through the spider.
You got more than 17 hit. No, you don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, so you just stab it.
Can I kind of like?
Yeah, yeah, push it over off of it. Center.
Are there any living ones within melee range?
No.
And I will, I will cast Bull Strength on Graham.
Okay.
Yes. So you'll gain a plus 4 to your strength. And then I'll set my shield again.
Okay. All right. Then we have Rowena.
Okay, so we've got 3 coming down the wall above Graham,
Mm-hmm.
and only one of the ones that were coming down the stairs was still down, right? Because 2 of them with an arrow and are kind of holding back, and then a third one came up and is starting to come down.
The third one, he killed. It charged him, he killed it, but now there's another one
Okay.
climbing up. So there's 3 over there.
Okay,
I want you to make
but that one's still 2 ways away, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll turn in and train on one of the ones that's coming down the wall above Graham,
Okay.
and I'll take 2 shots at the same one.
Okay.
The first one, 12, second one was lower. Second one was a 10.
Those are both misses. Graham.
Alright, this time already, my spear, he killed the one that was by me.
Yeah, he killed the one that was biting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'll hold my position here and I'll just. Already my spear to attack anybody that I threaten and any spider that I threaten, and I will dodge, set my dodge against one of the spiders, preferably the one that attacks me.
The one that is nearest and
Right.
most aggressive for you.
Yeah.
You feel suddenly
Might be overheating me. I didn't even think about that, but the ambient temperature.
Yeah, that's true. It's alright, we'll catch it out of this one.
This is just the dice rolls.
Yeah.
Thought you were grabbing me out of it.
I'll be able to mess around with it now that I have the software work.
Graham, you feel weakened and you lose 2 points of strength.
Temporary?
Well, you don't know.
I feel normal.
But yeah.
Just so I know which part.
Yeah,
I'm asking out of
yeah. Fertile force bonus. It's what you need right now.
Right. Full strength. get a +1, I'm better off than I've ever been.
What happened?
So I had just cast full strength and then he had gotten weakened by the weakened.
What it is, and you had set your, you wanted to set your spear for a charge? is that-
I'm just readying it to
Okay.
attack anybody that threatens that.
So this is the nearest one. If you're panicking, that could be anyone.
That's true. Well, I did say anything at first, and then I modified it. We're gonna-
Okay, the three continue down and one of them attacks you.
Okay.
It doesn't drop off, it's on the wall,
Right.
but it's trying to bite you. What was your AC again?
13, unless that happened to be the one that I set my dodge against.
Okay,
You want a 1d?
well, they both miss you.
1d3. And so one of them, you reach, triggers my ready action.
Right,
I'll hit him. So I got +1. Oh, 19
it's a hit.
for 6 points of damage.
Okay,
Yes, but it's knocked down with +1 now.
okay. So, that other spider that was crawling up gets onto the stairs.
Okay.
And you see two more climbing up from behind it.
No, they're like 70 feet away.
Yeah, they're all about, no, Casimir.
Nothing really near, no, we got ones near.
Yeah, they're still on the wall, but they're attacking him.
Alright, so they're out of my range.
No, they wouldn't be.
Okay. I'll
Well,
attack.
you'd have to make a 5-foot step, but,
Thought we're kind of doing like a 10 by 10, so there's.
Yeah. well, that's true. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to share his space.
So there's another one on the stairwell. I'll ready against hit that one.
Okay,
Ready for charge.
okay. Fenrir.
I will cast full strength on Casimir.
Okay,
I will ask the elements to make him as mighty as a
both.
bull.
Is just cast.
It's kind of like I read a book, you guys are calling me a nerd now or something. Like, I'm
You
a
read a
one
book?
wizard.
Okay.
Like, calling me a wizard really isn't.
Right. He took one level of wizard and they never let him.
Now they're picking on me. Where he's a wizard.
All right, Rohan?
I will
Oh, sorry.
try and shoot the one that he did not hit last.
Okay, well, there's three there, two are down, hitting.
Attack him, right? I'll
He hit one,
I'll
okay.
shoot the other one. Okay, I'll do 2 shots. Yeah, that's a horrible one. 7 and 17.
That's a hit.
We're 4 points down.
Okay. Graham?
This one is still threatening me.
Yeah.
I'll attack him
All right,
for 25,
it's a hit.
2 points.
I get it down, yeah. Extra point.
Okay.
Shook it off.
All right, so the remaining one starts moving down, and the two attack you. One hits you for 2 damage. And the other one hits you for another 2 damage. Now, the 4 spiders up on the stairwell, the 3 on and the 1 climbing, they start moving down. Not very quickly though, at a regular pace. So they end up about 10 feet away. Okay, Casimir.
No, and it's a good thing, because once they get up close, I wouldn't be able to attack. I'm going to attempt to cast Mage Murmur on Grant.
Okay,
Got it. Alright, +4 to your AC.
I don't think it's for the ability for the PC.
And it lasts a minute.
Fenner.
I will cure light wounds.
Okay.
So, seven, does I get a +1 caster? What does that count towards this, I guess? I get +1 caster level for good domain spells. Would that count towards healing or
Right.
would,
So
okay.
it's 1d8 plus your level, right?
Yeah, plus caster level, yeah. So,
Well, it's good as an actual domain, is healing a separate domain?
that's a good question. Is,
So you're getting 6 or 7.
yeah,
Either way, I pull it, so.
you're right. Good catch, Chris.
Okay. So 6 hit points.
6.
I'll pull it. Small glass.
Ryan.
Yeah, I'll take 2 more shots at the, one that I did last time.
Okay.
See if I can get rid of one of these.
On the wall.
Yeah, I want the ones that was close to ground, that is exactly, 18 for that one.
Okay.
And, higher, 22.
It's also a hit.
So 2 arrows, well, I have 2 arrows here, for 10 points damage.
Okay. That kills that one.
Got you back, Brittany.
Thank you.
Falls off the
You just
wall.
take all the damage.
I'll shoot.
It's in each shape.
Grant.
Alright, continue my attack. 12.
Miss. No one will attack you.
Reassign my dodge to a target I was dodged.
No, it wasn't.
Just the one in front of me that I'm still fighting.
Right. It's not able to get through your defenses. The other one comes down, the last one. And that one does hit you.
Me?
Yeah.
I got a 17 AC now. Still?
Yeah.
Okay. How does the poison work?
It's got like the initial, which,
But I mean, from these subsequent attacks.
Is he-
oh, I know, we talked about this years ago.
Did it?
Yeah. I'm just not gonna reapply it every single time you get bit.
Assuming your blood is completely replaced.
Yeah.
I think the strength one doesn't kill you if it kills you, right? Does it?
Well, it depends on if it's temporary,
Right.
right? I think charisma is the one that doesn't kill you, you're just a vegetable, same with what maybe wisdom. But
It's with strength, it goes to 0, your heart and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, how much damage?
might become a vegetable,
2.
all forms except constitution.
Okay, and then, Casimir, the spider on the stairs, comes down to engage you.
Okay.
What's your AC?
Currently have an 18.
Okay, misses. So Casimir, you're.
Alright, I'll, attack it on -2 from my attack. Then add to my AC. 13.
Miss.
Alright. How many more spiders do we have now?
There's 4 in front of you,
Yeah.
and then there's 2. One he's fighting and one up on the wall coming towards him.
Not that many, but it might be time to start thinking about possibly taking Graham's advice if any more keep coming, go in through the tunnel.
Okay. So, Fenrir,
One within range.
not punching range.
What, sword?
No.
Just, yeah, just ready my, attack action.
Okay. Graham.
Alright, same thing. 22 for 5 points damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that kills that one. Rohan, your move.
Seeing that there's only one left in me, Graham, I'll glance over my shoulder and see that, Casimir has many in take, 2 shots at one, they're behind that weak one.
Okay.
We're hitting 10, and then 11.
Arrows sail wide,
Probably scared.
you know, but it hits one you didn't see, and then 100 more come out of the darkness. Okay.
There was a pregnant one that exploded into a bunch of
I've
tiny
seen that happen.
I know I've done that.
Yeah, I stepped on one, yeah, and then it,
Figure this is what, or that's what this was, it's because it lit the,
Yeah.
web on fire, they all spread
Yeah,
off.
and there's like shallow down to the very base of the pit and you hit her.
What a bad memory. Okay, so the one attacks you again, but it's not able to get past your defenses.
Right.
And then the one that was crawling along the side comes straight for you, which will provoke an attack from you.
14.
Yeah.
For 10 damage.
Okay. What's your AC?
is 18.
Okay. So, as it comes for you, Casimir stabs it really good and it slashes at you with its forelegs, but to no effect.
Is it?
No, it's Casimir's turn.
The one that was attacking me,
Yeah.
I'll attack, and I'll -2 for my attack. Sorry, 16?
Yeah.
4 or 5 damage.
All right, yeah, it kills that one. Fenrir.
I will pull out my sling.
Okay.
How far away are they? The
We're like 10 feet away
So I will use my sling against,
from you.
not pull out my sling.
Well,
Because I would have to drop either a sword or a shield for having to be a part of the tax book.
Put him away.
So, I might need it, or, Because, yeah, I'm gonna shoot it just this way.
They might be there.
I get to move that.
right.
Yeah, so it's the same as picking it up after.
Right.
That's
No.
Just that you don't have to.
Not
You have
free
free
action,
action.
switch me places.
Well, it is your turn.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if
Yeah,
you,
the tree.
you can
is
free
probably
action,
gonna do that, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Instead of sheet,
So I'll say,
or is it just moving, like literally?
Fenrir, switch me places.
I think
So,
it's as part of the action.
before I sheath the sword, then I will
Unsheath
step
is a
into
free
the
action.
spot.
Any moves type action, or just
Okay.
Can we
like
do
actual
switch
moves?
kind of
Yeah,
moves
we
that
can
kind of join each other?
Because
Right.
you're 5 foot.
Yeah.
We just can't end in the same spot. So,
Yeah. So I'll basically 5 foot step back out of the spider's range, she'll step into the spider's range.
Right.
Oh, no, it's not, still, is it like the type of move that
Guys,
is a square,
attack.
where
Yeah.
you get something from your pack, right? Because that's a move
I'm
action.
gonna get this from my back, and as part of that. None of that, I think you
25.
use.
Yeah, with the weird.
I'm gonna sheathe my sword and sheathe
7 damage.
Okay.
I think it's actual physical.
Rohan.
Just enough.
Is it still alive?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I'll take 2 shots at that one.
Okay.
Because he killed the one that was right in front of him, right?
Yeah.
And
Actually, I take 1 shot at the one that, because he hit the one that attacked me, he hit the one that attacked me. Take 1 shot at that one, 1 shot at the one that John's attacking.
Okay.
Okay, so the one that John's attacking, or Fenrir's attacking, 18,
It's a hit.
so
nice.
8 damage. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that kills it.
And then the one that Grant is facing, he had 3 coming at you. I think he killed one out of the one that there was one face. That would be 15.
Hit.
Nice. 8.
That's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice shooting. Graham. So an arrow dunks into the one ahead of
Takes
you,
all the ones that were menacing me.
kills it. Yeah.
Okay, so I will, I'll swap out weapons then, and that's my turn. So
Okay.
I'll retrieve the javelin, sheath, and short spear.
All right. The 2 on the stairs back up. They start backing up. And then you see many more start crawling up the walls of the stairwell.
It's time to
And more
go into the
dropping down on
So
strands.
Well, at least you try. It'll be one-on-one, but probably no room to swap, so whoever dies just plugs the hole, and the rest of us are safe.
How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Like, energized, you know what I'm saying? Got your stuff. All right, I'll cover our retreat into the tunnel, and you'll be close enough to me so you can keep me going.
Yeah.
We'll just back up, and I'll just.
So you'll navigate, right?
Yeah, whatever's already in the tunnel, you'll tell us
Yeah.
first what's in there.
Okay, yeah, so when?
Okay, you're gonna head in,
Head into the tunnel.
and who's going after?
I'll go after him.
And then I'll be after him.
And then I'll be last,
Alright,
and I'll back into the tunnel.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay, alright, so you push ahead into the tunnel. Like I said, you've gotta sort of worm your way through.
Is it just like punching through, or are we actually like crawling into it?
Well, you got a hunch at first.
Yeah.
You gotta just like crouch down and move through. But you do get to a point where you've gotta start crawl, like worming your way through. Like,
Yeah, so like.
right, yeah. Yeah, so, you don't see anything up ahead. It's so tight and it's sort of twisty that you can only see right in front of you
Okay.
as you're pushing through.
I'm not entirely sure that this goes anywhere.
It's a very tight fit with your armor and your weapons, and especially trying to have a lantern.
Yeah.
So you reach a situation where you've got to like
Moving
set
forward.
your lantern out and then crawl a little bit. And so it's very difficult. You guys are following him, and you reach a point where, well, I guess you do, like even the lantern light that he has is completely blocked out, putting you in total darkness in some points.
It only lasts a minute, so I'll have to try it, or I'll do it probably several times as we're going, but when it gets like real dark, I'll cast light.
Okay,
And do it 3 times, so
okay.
I'll save the last one for when it gets real dark.
Alright.
The first one goes off, not a problem.
Alright, so you worm your way through slowly, steadily, and you really lose track of how long you've been doing it. It's just foot by foot, inch by inch,
Do any spiders follow us in?
not that you see.
That's a good sign.
Yes. Like you see them come up to the tunnel, but they don't come in. And now you can't see them anymore, you can't see the entrance. You got enough distance that with the twists and the turns, you can't see it.
I wonder if we should have late, maybe let the nest die down a little bit, try to.
So you can sneak out.
At some point while everything's blacked out, voice the comment. So whose idea was it to come down here?
Graham,
That was yours.
That was Graham's.
Anyway, Graham,
No, actually it wasn't this time. I was trying to keep us from coming down. That's why I made breakfast.
You trying to poison us?
You made that horrible breakfast?
Yeah. So everybody make a will save.
Is it a fear effect?
Yeah.
This nest.
Panic
Plus
or-
1 on your.
How long does it last?
It's a minute per level. Let me just check.
For bless? Is that what you're?
My favorite city.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Per level, so 3 minutes.
Yeah,
It's got that, it's got.
Roy, what was your will save?
19. Nice.
You guys are here?
16.
It is.
Graham?
16.
10, okay. So,
We're just gonna freak out and scrap between us.
yeah, you, Fenrith, you think that, now you're in between Rohan and Casimir, you think that they're like plugging up the oxygen. And, like, it's harder for you to breathe, you're having trouble breathing, right? But now you're starting to think they're doing it on purpose.
It's seriously causing me a little anxiety because of the communications thing. I remember that just yesterday, and I wish that had never happened. It turned out well. I wish we had never done it.
I know.
It still turned out well, just so I didn't have to remember.
But the way it
Yeah.
heard,
How many minutes? Dude, it's weird, but anyhow, sorry, continue on.
So, let me just sort of set the scene for you now. You're trapped, all of you. Casimir, it's taken every single bit of strength and dexterity to even keep up with them going backwards. It's a miracle that you've been able to do that. You know, without a doubt, there's no way that you'd be able to go backwards.
No.
Because you can't see. You don't know how you need to twist. There's no space. You're forcing yourself through. And now you can't breathe and they're plugging it. And if they would keep moving, then more oxygen would come in, but they're stopping on purpose and they're blocking the oxygen.
And that's what I'm gonna start, I was asking if Rohan was in front of me, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start pushing on him and telling him that he needs to move quicker.
Yeah.
Just quit stopping.
Yeah, but he doesn't say
You're
it.
using up all the oxygen.
He screams it.
It's,
He
I
screams
can't breathe.
it
We
from
gotta
his-
get out of here. This
from
thing's
his-
crushing me.
From his stomach, he's screaming, like, move, move, move. Right?
I'll try and call.
You
back.
can
Is
feel it.
Casimir okay? Is
Grab-
Casimir okay?
Yeah, well, that's what he shouts, this guy's okay.
I'm gonna.
It's like a muffle, like you can barely make out what he's saying. You can barely make out what he's saying. You just get a
Yeah.
sense that he's screaming. There's nowhere for sound to go.
Yeah.
So, if he doesn't start moving fast enough, then I'll start pushing the opposite direction as well.
Yeah,
Right? Just trying to spread out. Right?
right.
'Cause,
Yeah, I mean, I'll let them know that I can't go back. Like, if that ever pops up, I can only go this way, I can't even.
Alright.
But you're not at the point where you've lost control of
Yeah.
yourself. So you guys are still making progress.
I'm not going to convey your message back to the others.
Well, you probably know it too.
it just needs space.
It's
Although,
It's not you, it's me.
I was wondering, do you think there's any way for you to determine, like, would there be any type of evidence that this cave would lead anywhere?
I haven't done
And not
it
just get narrower and narrower?
Roll it.
And then the spider's on the other end where your head pops out. You don't have enough room for your shoulder, and it just bites your face over and
This,
over
it
again.
could end in 5 feet or it could go for 1,000 miles.
There's a comic book I read where they into these shapes that are perfect for them, but as they go, it slowly elongates and twists and warps them, and that's what's happening here. We'll come out the other side and won't be recognizable as a humanoid.
It'll be cowboys.
So, Graham, when you reach a certain point where, like, you've been going upside down and just dragging yourself through, and now you've got to twist slowly as you go, like a corkscrew, and then it goes upwards. So now, like, you're actually standing now, and you've got to go over this lip and go parallel again, and you see light up ahead. It's distinctive, because now your lantern is out, the lantern went out. So you've been going by feel, and now suddenly, and shockingly suddenly, as you pop your head up over this, you can see again. You've got the shadowy.
So 6 minutes and 34 seconds we were gone.
Well, you've lost track of time all of it.
I'll gasp and like, elements bless this light. So, we're going kind of, and redouble my efforts probably.
All right, let's do another will save.
For everyone?
Everybody.
He's trying to catch me in this.
Keep in mind that your bull strength is worn off, and so your strength is now lessened.
Right, was there secondary on the poison?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Right before.
If you pass out just before we.
I'll be alright, I'm down at 8, I don't imagine it'll be 8 points. Hopefully not.
Unless it's something like instant death.
Yeah,
Then we could just push his corpse. It won't be resisting really.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, let's bless us light.
Cycle.
Like death round.
Cycle his eyes up at the clear blue sky.
You lose one more point of strength. At any rate, you can, oh, will save. What was
Yeah.
yours?
I had 21.
Customer?
17.
11.
22.
So you finally get control of yourself, to the point that you're mortified at how much you panic.
I'm gonna
Let's never speak. of
very
this again.
quietly apologize one time.
Yeah.
Under your
I
breath.
don't know if they can hear it, hopefully not. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Graham, you have a little momentary panic,
We're right at the end of the thing.
We gotta go back, we gotta go but you sort of get yourself under control. And then you suddenly have this horrible realization that nobody's behind you. You haven't heard them in days.
You guys hear me? There's light. You guys there?
Days, guys still feel
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just psychological.
Tap my foot.
We've been there forever, or we have been under here forever.
Is that broken or is that a spike?
At any rate, you continue on. And eventually, you see that the light is coming off of the rocks. And it is, yeah, it's sort of like slick moss that gives off a faint blue glow. And it covers the rocks all the way through.
Yeah, well, I'll scramble to it. I'll be like a dude in a post-apocalyptic film that hasn't seen Lost for his entire life, or heard of it. That's like the thing they're all looking for. I haven't seen it. See it.
All right. So, now, as impossible as it might have seemed, the tunnel gets even narrower. As you're pulling your way through without the moss and its slippery nature, you'd actually have gotten stuck.
Oh, damn, I just thought there was an opening as well.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
light.
I figured it was a room.
you don't see any opening. And you move on for about 5 more minutes after you first notice the moss, and you feel wind on your face.
Okay.
It's warm, it's very warm wind.
It's a beggar standing above the small hole blowing into it.
Okay,
Well, does that give you any sort of hope? It would be lost enough, but that there's some kind of an ecology.
Yeah,
That's something.
probably. Well, not necessarily, because it could survive out here where we could.
Right.
Being, depending on how hot it is, probably been going down the whole time.
Okay. one more will save.
Oh,
Absolute panic.
Everyone,
What did you get, Rohan?
I got a 7.
Casimir?
critical fail. 2.
Okay. All right.
He's just giving way.
Okay. So, now you all panic. And it becomes overwhelmingly clear that what's ahead is worse. And so the best thing to do is to stop moving. So you freeze in place.
I can get out of here. And I'm facing the right way. I mean, I just have to think past it. And that's the spiders.
Yeah.
They're probably not even there anymore.
Maybe they've already been dead back in town, so I can come back. be as, you know, that you're there. Maybe they've already raised 4 other idiots to come out in this godforsaken jungle.
Anyway, it doesn't take long before you get control of yourself. Some deep breaths, calm down, and
Alright, yeah, I will mention if that feel hot, I mean,
You'll shout that back. Say, wind is a good thing. Keep going.
but it's hot.
I don't care.
No,
it's just warm. It's not
no,
hot. It's not like
it's just warm.
Even better.
Okay. Alright. Alright, for sure.
Mishearing that, I'll shout back to Casimir that,
It's the end.
yeah, that we reached the end. It's,
Go ahead and
he
stand up.
says that, yeah, he says that
I have no
there's
friends.
nowhere else to go.
No, yeah.
Odd.
I got friends, you're my friend.
Okay, and as suddenly as you enter, you exit. Suddenly, space is wide open. You push through and widens before you know it, you're standing up. There is an opening in the wall ahead of you. It's jagged and it's tight. You push through, and you're on flat, smooth stone. You're at the bottom of a ramp. You can see tools all along the floor, along either wall. Ancient tools covered in dust, rust, picks and shovels and buckets, things of that nature. But there you are. So now you're in complete darkness.
Well, I'll get towards the
Still have the lane.
slide of it now.
Refill the oil.
Oh, I could do that too, I guess I haven't pushed on that. Yeah, I have oil, let's get some more in there.
Not far. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Otherwise the journal would end Sunday.
The only bar I want them to be the scroll.
Oh, I was just gonna go like ellipses, is that okay? Okay.
No.
Well, we end with, I can hear my companions laughing because you guys have made it out. Badness has gripped them, ...
Right, so you get the torch lit and then you can see the smooth stone, the ramp upwards, smooth walls on the other side of you. It's very warm, like summertime warm.
Do you think we're on a different island?
How large is
Is the
this?
tunnel all the way to a
Pretty
different island?
About
I'm not gonna respond.
20 feet
I'm
across.
actually just gonna kind of curl up and fall against the wall.
You,
No,
And
it's
then
history traveling, and there's no way we would have done that during this.
You ran that.
Like this,
Oh, it's a 16.
so 18,
Nope,
never heard of a place like this on our island. I think you're right.
So there's no way we're gonna get a mule through there.
We try to make way to the surface.
Yeah, go around this time.
Yeah, I can't
I don't think we'd make it back out.
Cue the red light and the siren. Again.
Now you should just, give us,
PTSD.
like, we do random, we'll say whatever, and we'll think about the time right there.
That's so bad.
Anytime we go through any type of openings, a doorways.
It's gonna enter back into the cave.
whenever you put your shirt on.
Whenever you're driving down the freeway.
Yeah,
Staring
It's
down,
open
waiting
as
to
a
bob
can.
the dragon.
yeah, exactly.
Alright, so yeah, we gotta find a way to the surface then.
We take a few
Navigate.
minutes to
Yeah, let's take it, let's eat. How about that?
I figure I probably actually started crying when I hit that panic state. I just stopped and started like sobbing, so. I probably got
Too
like
bad
dust
you
and
used all the
tears
salt,
mixing on my
salt's
face.
good for panic
Well,
attacks like that.
all the panic tears help to lube. So Casimir had the easiest freaking
Or
crying.
Oh, I see what you're saying, it's all moving from both.
But yeah,
Salt.
take a few minutes to compose myself.
That's salty.
Not unbearable. So take a break.
Yeah, it's the short break.
Yeah, we're gonna eat.
Did we bring the rations with us?
Well, not all of them, so we do need to make it back to the donkey.
You know, and now
As
we're gonna.
I,
Who eat first?
I've got enough for a few days for us, but that's it.
Down
See,
the.
and I'll create some water so we can drink.
Oh,
That's
that's
such a bad idea, was it?
I didn't stop the truck while we were fighting the spiders.
Well, I didn't bring the water skin.
I usually rely on the donkey to carry all of this.
I bring food, I don't bring water. So I'll create some, is there anything that I can find, bucket?
There are old buckets full of dust.
It's,
Russ, I would have brought my water skin, I wouldn't have brought like all, any of my bigger stuff, I would just or
you bring yours.
or.
I have my water too.
So we'll just drink out of theirs and then I'll refill them. Share the load.
A lot of little stuff like the steel and like hot case and extra booster, that kind of stuff.
Christmas funny. Everybody over your mouth.
Waterboarding this.
This is like
Third
gallons.
waterboarding.
Gallons of water.
Rob, can you determine,
Tell us how to get out of here, Rohan, or I'll do it again.
can you determine direction?
Could I
Not
do-
that much matters down here.
Oh, survival, figure out which direction to north.
Yeah, sorry, as we're traveling, maybe.
Yeah,
we
which
can-
is, I do have some hearing and survival, but I think it's,
Sometimes here I'd be like, there's a chance.
oh, I got it. I know exactly which direction is what.
Well, it's not a success just because you get yes, that's a
It's,
What if he adds like plus 20 to the DC? You need a 35.
yeah, that wouldn't be possible. Then there's no point in going. If I can get it, then I got it.
Oh, that DC check number is like close to, when I give you examples, that's close to like some of the tracking across a stream or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that the one where you can track
stone
stone hair?
No, that's like an 80.
Yeah.
I guess that's epic, but he could be with maybe stone.
Yeah.
Stone and stuff.
But that would give me, with my survival, in 30.
I know that Roscoe could run full speed.
30
And start with a plus 30 to his high.
Yeah, that sounds
That I had in, it was Brendan's campaign, it wouldn't be, his compass skill was like a 36 or something like that.
Roscoe's not as humble as high, because he just got answers.
Almost to the point I could run this
Or
full
we'd see
speed,
that
and then
somewhere.
Yeah, it's not in survival.
That's probably,
Would you
maybe
essentially
DM.
tumble into the underbrush and act like Jaws?
That might
where
be
you like
Yeah.
tumble into the
Almost
brush
like
high,
a class.
come on, and then he's.
That was a really effective weapon.
It was.
But no, you can't, you can't be sure which direction.
Okay. I just placed the 20.
How bad?
No, it was act for an act roll, and there's no
Do you
such
get
thing
points
as
there? You hold off unless you get one word.
Yeah, sure, I got little works, little guys there. Are you, anybody hurt?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll hit you with
My
two,
side was-
Yeah,
just your feelings.
no, can't heal that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might be able to do that.
Soon, we'll be able to cure everything.
All right, so we're in a small little stone,
It's like 20 feet wide.
like room or hallway?
No, you're at the bottom of a ramp
Oh, okay. So like up or down?
with lots of tool. Well, you can go,
Okay, there is one more
Kind
down.
of tools.
no,
or they're
down
laying
is
around?
back into the hole.
Okay, so.
Well, they're like pickaxes and shovels and stuff for digging.
So this,
Like the mine
moves
shaft.
if they're around and suffered, look weird at all.
Yeah,
Do a healing check.
do a heal check.
Because, it's kind of a random spot.
20.
Yeah, he's clearly poisoned.
You're clearly dying. I'm sorry.
Can you heal him, Fenrir?
Give me one.
If you
It's
last.
a
I
poison.
understand his brain.
A poison like time to prepare a cure for it.
Hey, Graham, what's that over there?
Probably.
Most likely.
Okay. All right, Graham. Up for it, let's go. Were you just remembering your time back in the tunnels?
20 feet wide.
Okay.
It's really good.
Could take a look.
Alright, up we go with the lantern held before me.
Okay. So you reach the top, curves around to the right, and then back on the flat ground.
One second, though, I would like to slow enough that I can maintain stealth, at least silence, right?
Okay.
I can't remember if that's half speed or.
Yeah,
Yeah, has to be.
for without a penalty. You can move full speed and
Yeah, without penalty.
Okay.
Guess I'm up there with you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see what he's doing and try to maintain
Move
stealth.
silently.
Yeah.
No.
Check penalty. Oh, 18.
I did the best I'm ever doing.
Nice.
At this level.
What'd you get?
28.
Okay.
We're completely shamed ourselves in the last part of the tunnel yet.
And they
Are determined to.
like you gotta do these.
Oh, you did all soil yourselves. By the way, I meant to say.
Where elves, it smells like flowers.
This is a set, floor prepared for.
So you mean if you go into a field of flowers, that's actually an elephant bathroom? It's just where they take all their chamber pots.
In fact, because they eat so many seeds, that the flower field is also, most likely because it was an elephant latrine.
Okay. So you're silently moving up this ramp, and you get to the point where you can see above the wall of it, and you spot like 2 wooden structures, and then beyond that, you can't see.
Oh, what is it, like scaffolding or something?
Like a house.
Oh.
They look like houses,
Pride spiders.
like cabins.
We live in a cabin underground.
Wood in the middle of a mountain does not strike me as odd.
Probably just cut down some shade trees or something.
Because the way we got here, there's no way you could fit.
Alright, well, I think if I'm the one who knows to look first, I'll, motion at home. Sure, direct everybody's attention to it.
Yeah. And that's what he points out to you guys.
What do you think?
The better hole, like the black, it's like no one's been here for a while, like the rest of these caves.
Is the architecture odd, or does it look like the
Yeah.
structures we live in?
No, it's not like what you guys did. It's like the entire structure is just made of, it's a log cabin basically, which is not what you guys built. Although the Grand Hall is sort of built like that.
Any spider webs around?
No.
Safe enough.
Alright, well, I guess we might as well.
Wander out with a great family.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything's going great so far.
So what do you do?
Well, let's walk up to them and
All right. The first one, the one closest to you, as you walk up, you notice footprints right in front of the door.
the dust or whatever.
They're small, smaller than yours even.
We should probably not.
I noticed these two.
Yeah, they're
Obvious.
obvious.
Already my trident
Okay.
and not the ground.
Are they about the same size as a goblin footprint?
Yeah.
They're wearing shoes though.
No,
No.
bare feet.
So this maybe were goblins,
We know the goblins came up boats.
but they had a camp somewhere.
Yeah, because they're looking for something here. Well, not
So
here,
maybe this is the,
maybe. How many?
Oh, and you notice something else. There are other prints. They're a dog.
Can we tell how many barefoot sets of tracks there are?
Well, do your track. Who has track?
19.
One.
Okay, so one regular foot, one dog.
Yeah. one set of regular footprints.
Very good, you answered the question.
Okay.
Not enough.
This is either a hermit with a dog or a really weird scent color. Same.
There hasn't been anyone left to the other than
The four guys, so two died, one got turned into a dog, and the rest, the other one decided.
they got
to
turned
live
into a centaur. Or
And
Hydra.
3 died.
So, when we were, at the place we entered, were we anywhere near where our village used to mine?
No, not even close.
Okay, so this isn't the old mine. Somehow, because we lost contact with that.
And the home doesn't look anything like the house in the structure, so.
Yeah, and it's clearly old, like very old.
We do a history of religion
You did history, there's,
for the house.
We're kind of,
Never heard anything.
you don't even have a
Right,
frame of
right,
reference.
right. draw our weapons and knock on the door.
Yeah, I could try to leave quietly after it.
Obviously,
Maybe like, go for it.
No.
Peek around.
People like here.
I'll give Casimir a connector, and I'm just gonna try to quietly enter the house through the front door.
Okay,
Or if there's a less conspicuous entrance I can use.
Shouldn't we just talk first? It's the polite thing to do.
Somebody floated
there is a glass window,
Immediately,
but there's curtains behind
What
it.
if it's a bugaboo in the house? Yeah, one of them salt vampires.
yeah, so I will stealthily, quietly try to open the front door and just peer in. Incognito style.
Okay, when you open the door and peer in, you hear a low growl.
Salt
And
face.
you see there is a person holding 2 swords, standing next to a dog that has a saddle on it. And he is about 3 feet tall, wearing ragged, dark clothing that might have once been nice, but now is not. And he's got sort of a big head for his body, great big eyes, and he's baring his teeth along with the dog. Holds his swords out and says, "Who are you?" Great.
Was it in common or elven or
He
anything?
said it in common.
You know, a guy that's just in his room by himself holding swords. He's just waiting.
This has been a Death Watch production. Thank you for listening.